Is there anybody? All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and start viewing this anyway because, I don't know who's going to come on or not. Part of being a grandpa means you get to put together the grandkids' toys, see? It's a little motorized scooter for the grandboy. So let's begin, shall we? So I was thinking, you know what? My grandboy been a good kid. He's dealing with a lot with his dad and his mom and his grandpa and the whole wide world at such a young age. Oh, poor thing. He races motorcycles at 6 years old. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I had it that good when I was that young. Anyway, Grandpa decided to come in and try and get him a little motorized scooter. Yahoo! So, I wish my grandparents had shit like this to get when I was that age, you know what I mean? It still said, whoa, on the stop signs back when I was a kid. So, yeah, that's right. We was cruising them covered wagons. I hope there's not a lot of shit to this, man. I hope he gets as excited as I am because I'm going to be riding it for like the next week. So, oh, yeah, guys, what do you think? Broken foot. Nice. As I said, if it were raining pussies, I'd still get hit with a dick. I got some filming done today. I got a room to do some filming. And I got a new editor working on some shit. We did some up close 6K cameras today. Let me tell you something, man. It was so friggin' hot out there. So brutal, you guys. Cool, it's big enough. Now, if only it'll take my fat ass on there without getting me too hurt. We'll see. So, what's good out there, tribe? Love you back, guys. Oh, yeah. Check this out. I have the best tribesmen in my family. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Is there anybody out there? So, I go to the P.O. box today to check the mail, and lo and behold, there's mail. Fucking one of you guys out there fucking rock, man, because I just ran out, too. Badgers Heavy Hitters. P.O. Box 572-875, Tarzana, California, 91357. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Ta-da! You guys got the best sense of humor, man. I love it. You guys rock, man. So, can't lose any of that shit. It's almost that time, too, guys. What do you think? So, yeah, I did So, I'm going to tell you guys what's up anyway in advance, So, I got a friend of mine, which I never, ever do. I went and put him in the bed, I try and keep it not with people that I know that I put in the bed, for this reason exactly. So I put him in the bed about 4 days ago. We did the filming. He rode out from Orange County, the whole 9 yards, rode the bus out here. Good for him. Fucking jackass. And rode the bus out here. We picked him up at the bus stop, did all the filming. Appreciate you, Tico. Big time. Big time right now, especially big time. Anyway, he took the bus out there, give him that. He showed up. I didn't want the cameraman to be there in the hot-ass sun with him not showing up. So I was on the phone pretty much the whole way with him because you know how these dope fiends are. I'm coming, bro. I'm coming, bro. 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. No, I'm coming, bro. I'm coming, bro. I don't put up with that shit, especially when I'm doing you a favor, giving you a ride and all that shit. So I stayed pretty much intact with him. I made him call me, and I said, like, if you don't call me, I'm not going to show up either, bud. You know what I mean? Like, call me at this times, let me know you're on your way, and you're going to make it. So he did, and he showed up, and I was thinking, fucking right on, Tony. You finally got a chance, man. You're finally taking some direction. So you'll hear his story during the filming, okay? So we film all the way in, taking them in and all that, and we put them in the bed, and then the phone call comes today. Can anybody guess? Anybody? Anybody? He's a dope fiend. Do the math. Anybody? I'm waiting. Nobody can guess? Yeah, well, he overdosed in the bathroom. Day 4. So, which is sort of strange too, because when he came, I made a wrong turn into a mortuary. It so happened to be, and I go, oh no, this ain't the spot. I go, this is next. This is if should you fail, Tony. And he's like, that's sort of brutal, bro. And I said, no, that's fucking reality, bro. Nah. He'd been calling me, this guy's running a Nazi camp, bro. I'm like, well, stay clean, run your own life so that another man doesn't have to give you direction, and then tell me about it. Other than that, shut the fuck up or get out of the bed. I'll put someone else in it. It's pretty much that simple. So 16 to 58. Oh, man. So anyway, I get the phone call this afternoon after they'd come and picked him up. Jimmy calls me. He's all, hey, bud. Well, don't tell me he's fucking still whining or something. And he's like, no, bro. No. You know how you can always tell when you hear it in their voice? Links, appreciate you. Really do. You get that phone call, you hear it in their voice. Yeah, that's fucking reality is right. So anyway, I had to do something to cheer myself up because, anyway, so that's what he gets, man. We all make our own beds, man. That could have been me a million fucking times. And I just pray it's not, I pray it's not my son soon, Anyway, you guys will get to like him when you see the video. I know you will. You're going to be like, wow, he just seems like a good kid, It's not the first time I've helped him out. It's not the third time I've helped him out. It's fucking, but it's probably the last time I'll ever help him out, Except if I do that car wash for him or something, because I just don't have the funds to fucking bury him again, That's just getting old, man. I didn't mind so much with Jay because Jay was fucking clean. He didn't have anybody. His wife treated him like shit, put him on the streets. All the bullshit that goes with him. But Tony made his own bed, man. So that's the real pandemic. You know what I mean? The opium denic. Every 6 minutes, man. Every 6 minutes, guys. So if you're fucking around and you think I'll get clean tomorrow, just keep in mind, tomorrow doesn't come for everyone, you guys. How bad was I in active addiction? That's comical. So, have you seen my legs? That's how bad I was in active addiction. Yeah, I was fucking bad. I was a hope to die dope fiend, and I really did hope to die. I used to say, man, I hope this is the golden shot, man. Fucking tired of this shit. Tired of waking up and having to do what I gotta do to get what I gotta get. And I'm sure some of you guys are, when the pain of not doing anything to get clean gets bad enough, you'll make that call. You'll give me a call, get sick and tired of fucking this story, man. It's so fucking old, It's so fucking old. I don't know. Back to the funny shit, man. You know what I mean? Like fucking, there's nothing I can do for him now. So, thanks for the hair dye. My fucking Steven Seagal dye job is starting to fade. So Lynx, appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. You know, on the Dones, what's the Dones? Methadones? Tico, big time appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. So, Tico, go to my Gmail. Leave an address, my boy. All right? I'm going to shoot you a poster, man, an autographed poster. So, man, I just want to say I really do appreciate all you guys for giving me something, because this has been a fucked up week. I don't want to go into my own personal shit. I broke my foot. I lumped my nugget. So this is what happened. I rented the room, and it was a handicap room, and they had a door stop behind the door. And I was walking, and you could still open the door without the door stop there. You could open the door another foot and a half so that my fat ass could have squeezed by, you know, from the bedside out, the way the room was set up. But with that door stop there, didn't see the door stop. I pushed it open and kept moving forward at the same time, stubbed my foot into it, jammed my head into the door at the same time, and got a little dizzy. That one was for free. And I go up and I tell them up front, I'm like, my fucking foot was rocking, man. But I didn't want to talk about, I stubbed my little toes. It just sounds so stupid, right? So I told them about my nugget. And I told them, hey, man, I'm a little dizzy. And, you know, I'm probably going to go get it checked out at the hospital after I'm done filming today. And they're like, I go, but in the meantime, can I move rooms? You know, because I'm going to do that again because that's the side I sleep on. They're like, well, we'll go check it out. So they go down there, and I had put a thing over the fire thing because when I was in the shower, the steam set off. Appreciate you, John McLean. The steam had set off the fire thing, and it set it off. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, I'm not smoking. What the hell? So I put a plastic bag around it. Well, they used that as an excuse to ask me to leave. Believe it or not. So I was like, oh, you want me to leave? You want me to leave? Okie dokie, I'm going to do that, you know. So I asked them for a late checkout. Jay667, appreciate you, my guy. You guys go to PayPal and do this because and just leave your addresses, man, so I could send you shit back. I do appreciate you this, and I'll give you acknowledgement right after as it comes in. I will hit you on there. I don't want Google getting their little 60%, man. They can kiss my ass. I will give you acknowledgement, and I'll send you merchandise. So what do I do with my phone? I just want to see my, fuck my life. Bitch, that hurt. Is there anybody? Where's my phone? Man, I'd lose my fucking head if it wasn't attached. Anyway, guys, go over to PayPal and do that shit, man. I'll send you merchandise and everything. All right? I'll see it come in, and I'll acknowledge you on here. So, what was I lying about? Oh, yeah. So they asked me to move. They said, fucking, hey, due to the fact you put the thing over the fire shit, you got to leave. And I was like, I got to leave. I go, all right, well, I'm going to need a late checkout, you know? And they're like, all right, well, we'll give you till 11:30. Every time I've ever stayed at that hotel, and John, thank you again. Jay, thank you again. Anytime I've ever stayed at that hotel, I've always asked for a late checkout. And they usually gave me till like 1:30. So they told me 11:30. I was fucking livid, but I kept cool about it. I was like, oh, 11:30, huh? I go, well, that's not going to work for me. You know, I'll be out when I get out, and I'll be going from here to the emergency room to get my foot and head checked out. You know, I wasn't trying to be a dick, but they were making me dick up. So I go to the hospital. Fucking sure as shit, man. I broke my foot, you know. That really made me mad. So, and then I got a hematoma or whatever it's called on the nugget. So I told him, well, could you put paperwork together so I could take it to him? So I put the paperwork together and took it to him, and I filled out an incident report, and which I would have done none of that because that was my hotel until they fucking asked me to leave over that thing going on. I think, well, you should have came and told us. Maybe they're right. You know what I mean? Like, I'll fess up to my part. I was wrong in tying it off, but I could have gotten a, hey, guy, we don't fucking do that shit here. You know what I mean? It's against the law. You know what I mean? Appreciate it if you didn't do it any further, and you will not be able to stay here again. You know, at that point, I could have been like, you know what, my bad, man. You know, I apologize, and I won't do it again. So, but no, they want to be dicks because I stubbed my toe and fucking hit my head, and I was just letting them know the reasons why I wanted to move rooms. I wasn't doing anything other than that. I wasn't like, I'm gonna sue you, you know. But now I'm gonna sue them. Bet your fucking ass. I was just trying to be cool and say, hey man, like this room doesn't work for me, you know, like can you move me rooms? And they fucking asked me to leave, man. It's so weird how people have gotten, you know. I just don't get it. Anyway, why don't we do one of these real quick since we got you on here? We got y'all on board. Man, I can't wait to charge this up and fucking go ride it. That's right. Being a grandpa means you get to ride it first. You know? Ooh, all right. I'm sorry. July 6th. The main thing the 8-step does for us is to help build awareness that little by little we are gaining new attitudes about ourselves and how we deal with other people. Ja W, appreciate you, my guy. Sure do, proper. Appreciate you, my guy, big time. Anyway, to say I'm sorry probably isn't such a foreign idea to most of us. In our active addiction, it may have been a very familiar phrase. We were always telling people how sorry we were and how we were probably deeply surprised when someone tired of our meaningless apologies responded with, you sure are sorry. In fact, you're the sorriest excuse for that may have been our first clue that an I'm sorry didn't really make any difference to those we had harmed, especially when we both knew that we just do the same thing again, right? I mean, facts are facts. Many of us thought that making amends would be another I'm sorry. However, the action we take in those steps is entirely different. Making amends means to make changes and above all, to make the situation right. If we stole money, we return with some money. You know, we'd start letting them know we're going to pay this off. Let's see where to go. We don't just say, I'm sorry, I'll never do it again now that I'm clean. We pay the money back. If we neglected or abused our families, we don't just apologize. We begin to treat them with love and respect. Amending our behavior and the way we treat ourselves and others is the whole purpose of working the steps. We're no longer just sorry. We're fucking responsible today, you guys. Just for today, I accept responsibility for myself and my recovery. Today, I will amend some particular thing I'm sorry for. You know, I got really fearful about the 8-step because and I know I told you guys I wrote my victim's family, you know, and I ended up relapsing before I had read the letter that they had responded back with. I wish I had read the letter first, but I had ended up relapsing before I read that letter. And face your fears, man. Face your fucking fears, you know, no matter what they are. Because if I had read that letter, I probably would have saved myself a whole bunch more heartache and pain, and a whole bunch of people around me a whole bunch of heartache and pain, you know. Anyway, here's the scooter. It looks like I'm going to need a tool or something to fucking get this part figured out. But, oh my God. My fucking thing's heavy. So, I bought the warranty because it said you could get the warranty in case something happens to it. Well, if it's supposed to be up to 120 pounds and my fat ass is jiggling around on it, fucking bet your ass something's going to happen to it. So, fuck it. They'll buy me another one. You know, that's what I paid the $18 for. So, which I never do, but I did this time. Anyway, basically that's tonight's show, guys. A little reading, let you know what I did for my for my grandson. To let you know, man, tomorrow doesn't come for everybody. You know, if you're struggling, reach out to somebody, man. You know, somebody got at me and said, fucking, hey, could you put me in a program? Could you put me in a program? And I didn't get at them right away because I don't go through my Instagram and all that shit right away, man. It's not like all the time I'm looking for a house right now and all that shit. So I don't have time to do a lot of stuff sometimes. And I guess I was a few days late at getting back to them. And their next I got back at him. I said, yeah, bud, shoot a number. And, you know, what state do you live in? And he said, never mind. I started using completely full-blown again, so I'm not going to bother right now. Plus, you can't get into meetings, you know? And I'm like, what the fuck? Shoot a goddamn number, man. Quit fucking whining. I'll get you in a fucking program, and especially if you're using additionally now, you know? Like, what the fuck, man? Or don't. You know what I mean? It's your fucking ass, you know? That's the bottom line. I'm not going to fuck. Well, gabapentin help with withdrawals. It does help, my guy. You know, don't get strung out on those either. I take those as well, but I just don't like them because they make me like fucking woozy, wowzy, woozy, woo. I filmed yesterday and I had taken one and I looked like shit on the video. I know I did. My back was hurting. My toe was hurting. Everything was hurting. And I was like, fuck. And you guys, there's days when I want to use still, you know? I just fucking have to play the tape through, man. And I asked Odin, hey, bud, is it cool if I get high today? And never once has he told me yes. You know? In fact, Freya has assured me that I'll probably be without the good for a while if I start using. Because I'm not interested in the pussy when I'm fucking getting high, man. So, bottom line, right? Who is? When there's more drugs out there, you know what I mean? Why fucking be chasing skirt at the time? I mean, in the beginning, of course, but fuck that. Anyway, you guys, my content is what? Is real. Use funds accordingly. I do. My guy, let me assure you, those funds go where they're supposed to go, man. You know what I mean? I pay for haircuts. Trust me, guy. I do appreciate you immensely. Trust me, man. Seems like that's why I quit worrying a while back, man. Because my gods have made sure that as long as I keep doing the right thing, the next indicated right thing, no matter how hard I struggle, I get by. You know, why fucking worry about it? Because it's going to come together. And if I sit and worry about it, then it's still going to play out the way it's going to play out. What's the fucking worry going to help? So I just tend to not. I force myself to not worry about shit anymore, you know? That's not to say I don't do it all the time, but of course I get a little stressed out, like around the first of the month when the bed's due and the rent's due at the same time. You know, I start getting stressed out a little bit then, but I wouldn't trade it for the world, man. What I'm doing with that department of my life, I'm totally good with it. And it's because of, you know, people like you that make it happen, man. And respect to you, you know, respect, seriously. I interviewed with a guy yesterday. He goes, Bedro, I don't want to come on. I'm not a gangster or none of that shit. I go, are you a dope fiend? He's like, yeah. I go, well, my channel's not just a gangster channel, bud. You know what I mean? Like, you're a dope fiend who's recovered. You have 3 years put together. Don't you think there's somebody out there that's not a gangster listening that might want to fucking hear your story? You know? It's not all about fucking hoorah and bang, bang, blood gang, what's up, blood? You know, it ain't all about that all the time, man. You know, fucking, how many of you out there watching right now could say, man, I've been a dope fiend or I was a dope fiend, but I'm not a gangster. I'm not a killer. You know, nobody's a killer until, well, that's not true. I met a few of them, but nobody's really a killer until they gotta be. You know what I mean? There are some that take pleasure in what they do. It's another drug. You know what I mean? Violence is another drug. Believe that. You know, that adrenaline kicked off. Being in a riot, you guys, whoo, man. Talk about a surge of adrenaline. Fucking, hopefully you don't get the surge before the riot. You're fucked then. People generally shit their pants and all that shit if they get the surge before. afterwards when you're supposed to get it, because then it's like fucking noodle groove and walk into the fucking chow hall all cuffed up and shit. Fucking your legs don't want to function because now that adrenaline's just been fucking released full blown. But it is yeah, I just read something over here. It took me off of what I was thinking. Man, let me tell you guys, that's a fucking rush, you know. But before that, it's just a dance, as far as I'm concerned, man. I've been in mosh pits where I've gotten fucked up. So as long as there ain't no steel flying my way, I can fucking matrix that shit, you know. Well, not with this belly so much, but you know what I mean. You know. Fucking riots don't scare me. You know, the average Joe would probably shit his pants. They don't really scare me. Mosh pitting, fucking whatever. Don't get me wrong. They do scare me, but not until afterwards. Afterwards is when the surge fucking just like, fuck, you know? So I remember kicking a few off, man, going, fuck yeah, let's do this. Potty time. And that's how you get your head, pumped up, you know? Fucking send a few dudes into fucking a group of 40 over there, get rid of a bunch of them, and then fucking kick it off over here, swell, and just put a smash, you know? God, with many 14s pointed at your head, that's true, man. So it's not like it's just a free-for-all, let's kill as many fucking inmates as possible. If they see you have a weapon, you know what I mean, coming up, and they're gonna fucking book you for sure. You know, they got to go home and live with themselves. Now, some of them dudes are fucking straight sado fucking masochist motherfuckers that they take pleasure in what they do, being abusive to us and whatnot. But, you know, some of them dudes couldn't live with themselves for shooting guys. I remember I've heard cops like, please don't make me shoot, please. You know, I've heard them screaming fucking, yeah, I've heard that shit, you know. So it ain't like every one of them sitting there going, fuck yeah, I might kill me a couple goddamn inmates today, boy. You know, it's not like that, man. They got to live with their actions as well, you know. And when you've taken a man's wind, a couple of things could happen. Either A, you enjoyed what you did and you're going to continue to do it, you know. B, you did what you did and you knew it was a necessity and you learned to live with it. C's very similar to that, you know, like, anyway, you know, sometimes you just want to give back into the universe because of what you've taken out of the universe. And, you know, those are the ones that still got a bit of a soul or a conscience, you know. Try to buy your soul back, I suppose it is. Anyway, let's see. Let's do a couple of readings over here. See what's crack-a-lacking. One thing now. I don't. I drink lots of beer for 2 weeks. Fuck that. I'd be burping and fucking. No, hell no. That don't not sound good. Kicking with alcohol does not sound cool. Tico, again, you guys, please, when you guys hit the PayPal, please leave an address, man, a mailing address, so that I can hit you guys back with some condiments or whatever they're called. Merchandise, you know. What's up, Kenneth? What's good, my boy? So I really fucking love this package. Out of all the packages that I've gotten, this was my favorite so far. You know what I mean? Fucking dun dun dun, just for men. He got real black. That's my color. That's my color. Usually I get the one that's got Toby on there, but you know, that's all good. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys. I just wanted to fucking yuck it up with you for a few minutes tonight, man. 53 to 89 likes. Come on, you guys. Before you cut out, fucking at least throw some likes up there so that I can try and generate some fucking people and maybe reach out and have somebody who needs to hear me, you know? Then again, maybe I'm just so full of myself that I think somebody needs to hear me. Maybe nobody needs to hear what I have to say. I don't know. You know, it could be that way. So anyway, you guys, deuces. Harriet says hi. That's another reason why I've been a little bummed out lately. You know, like I fucking stuck my foot in my mouth in that situation there again too. So, you know, you find yourself fucking apologizing a lot when you a sorry doesn't mean nothing anymore eventually. And, you know, you work on things, but sometimes there's differences that are hard to fucking get across, man. I don't know. Anyway, you guys, I'm not going to go into all that shit, but since 1972. All right, you guys. Listen, man, love and respect. Shout out to the entire tribe, man, and I appreciate all of you. All right. Yeah. With that said, man, appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate the donations, big time, guys. If ever they could be used, it's right now. Shit, that's not true. They could always be used, man. You know what I mean? We're always struggling, right? So whatever. One day maybe that won't be the case, and I can open my own house again and get that going. You know, you can't really do that here in Southern California. It's just too fucking pricey, man. You know, because I never try charging them when I first bring them in, man. Fucking plus, I got to warn my friend a little bit tonight. You know, I know I'm talking shit right now on here, but you know, you guys, people still touch your heart a little bit here and there. You know what I mean? So, with that said, just want you to know that I appreciate you. All right, and I hope the TV's not in. No, it's not. All right. Yeah. Anyway, I'm looking forward to getting this film up and getting it out to you guys. Fucking, we'll see what's up. If you live in Southern California, near the San Fernando Valley, and you know of any cool spots for rent, holla at you, boy. For those of you that want to hit me up at badgersheavyhitters@gmail.com, feel free. Those of you that want to hit me on some paper, P.O. Box 572875, Tarzana, California, 91357. All right. PayPal is Badgers Heavy Hitters at PayPal. And let us not forget Teespring. So I sound like a damn commercial now. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe, guys. Hit the thumbs up. Fuck all that. You guys do or you don't, man. It's all good by me. You know what I mean? Love and respect to you, man. Fucking have a great night. You know, if you got somebody that you haven't been treating right, maybe you want to look at that and start treating them right, man, because they may not be here tomorrow. And then you'll fucking regret not treating them right. Trust and believe what I'm telling you, all right? Deuces, guys. Deuces. Good night. Is there anybody out there?